What's up guys, welcome back to the channel for another ball review. This time we're going to look at the new release by Storm, the Absolute Power. And today I'm going to compare that ball to the 900 Global Eternity Pi and also Roto Grip Magic Gem. Now all three balls are laid out a little different. The Eternity Pi is a lot closer to the layout that I have on the Absolute Power. The layout that I put on the Absolute Power is going to be 5 by 4 by 2.5 VLS layout. And the layout I have on the Eternity Pi is going to be 5 by 5 by 2 3/4 VLS layout. And then the Magic Gem is going to be a little bit different. It has more of a pin down for me. It's going to be 5 by 3 by 3 3/4 VLS layout. When you're done watching these videos, go ahead and head over to scroll down and watch my video on the Eternity Pi and the Magic Gem. The one on the Magic Gem, I'm striking a lot. I'm really digging it. All right, and before I get out there and throw some shots, make sure you do that thing. Hit that like, subscribe. Come on, we're moving close to 1,000 subscribers. And turn on that bell for notifications so you know when my content hits the internet. With all three of these balls, I did scratch them up with 2000 by hand. That way the same surface is on all three balls, even though the covers are all different. The cover that's on the Absolute Power, which is the R2S Deep Solid, it came out of the box at 4,000, but when I was testing some shots with it, it gave me a little bit over on the house shot. So I wanted to scratch it with 2000. That gives me a better predictable roll with it. So I did scratch up the Eternity Pi and the Roto Grip Magic Gem with 2000, so that way all the surfaces are the same. Before we get into this thing, I want to thank Pin Chasers for allowing me to come out here and film my videos and also do my coaching. They've been very gracious to me and I really appreciate it. The core numbers on the Absolute Power has the same core that was in the Absolute. Their number right here. All right, so we are dealing with a stronger core and a weaker cover. So we're gonna get on the lanes, throw some shots and see how these compare. This house shot is fresh. I'm here in the morning filming, so nobody has ball on this lane. So we're gonna get a true test to see what this looks like. We're gonna do my usual thing. I'm gonna start to the right. All right, here we go. Ooh, all right, so it is a little early. I had to move pairs, so I only threw a couple shots on it. So early, smooth. The layout I put on this, that 5 by 4 by 2.5, very benchmark type of layout. And you saw in my past videos, I've been trying to do different things with some layouts, tried some pin downs. So with this one, with the stronger core and the weaker cover, I wanted to just put like a benchmark layout on it. That way it'd be right in the middle so I could build my arsenal around it for the PBA 50 season. Now, from the shape that I see this ball, it looks like it's going to be a little bit stronger than a Phase 2, but with the R2S Deep Solid on it, which is similar to the cover that's on the IQ, I think a ball down from this ball for me was going to be the IQ Tour Solid, but we will find out. All right, so with the flat 10, we're going to make a 2-in-1 left and make a better shot because I have been sitting for a couple minutes. There we go, that's more 10. All right, all right, a little drifting again. All right, so I gotta get comfortable, throw some shots. With the Eternity Pi, that core might be a little bit weaker in the Eternity line, but that cover is gonna be a lot stronger, so it's gonna be earlier, a little more forward. They look like it's supposed to be a little quicker on the back end, but for me, with my rev rate, it doesn't seem that's more of a forward type of motion. All right, let's make a better shot here. Stop drifting left, try to throw it right, just throw it straight. There we go. And bad shot again. All right, this pair's not looking good. Last pair I was on was a whole lot better than this one. Unfortunately, they had a mechanical issue, so I had to move. All right, let's get into this thing. Let's make better shots. All right, a little straighter, a lot better. Not really digging house shots. Jesus Christ. I can see with this fresher house shot, this cover is a little weaker than I want. So we're gonna throw the Eternity Pi a couple times and see if maybe it's the way I'm throwing it or it is the weaker cover. For today, I might have to scratch it up a little bit more, even though I really don't want to. All right, so this layout is very similar. A little weaker core, but I think the cover on this, of course, the cover on this one's a lot stronger. Let's see if I can make a better shot here. Not looking very good. Start. Yeah, it is a little slow on the back end, so it is hooking a little earlier. I'm gonna move a little more, maybe 1 or 2 left. I'm still gonna play a lot straighter though. Like I've said in my past videos, there's not a lot of volume, especially to the right on the house shots here in Florida. So here we're gonna have to move here pretty soon. I'm throwing it way in the dry right now. Oh, that's a bad shot. Bad one, a little softer, but that one actually picked up. All right, I'm gonna switch back to the absolute power and see if I can make better shots to make it shape the right way. Might have to scratch the balls up again just to make them a little fresher from a couple shots that I threw down there. All right, one more time. Let's do the absolute power here. Let's throw it better. Really trying to make it hook. Yeah, like that. So I just, see, I'm old man. Just need a little more, practice shots to get comfortable. That one was perfect. That was nice. So, but as you can see, with the stronger core, it is earlier, but it is a lot smoother. It has a more continuous motion for me, which hopefully it's that layout and maybe the overall ball because of the core strength and then the weaker cover, where the Eternity Pie is going to be a little longer than that core-wise, but that cover is stronger, so it's going to want to pick up. And you can see it's a lot smoother. While the Eternity Pie is, it wants to be a little quicker down lane because of the core, but the cover is making it want to be a little smoother. All right, let's throw it again. Now I'm getting comfortable, getting relaxed, getting into the old video a little bit here. Always trying to make like the perfect shot when I make these videos, and I just need to throw it. Uh-oh, bad one. Slid a little bit. All right, there, now we're going. See, no 2-pin Pete. We figured it out, solved the problem. Just gotta throw it better. In my arsenal, with this absolute power, it's gonna be, I'm gonna say it's gonna be like right in the middle, maybe a little bit lower, but with the stronger core and the weaker cover, I don't know, I'm gonna build my arsenal of ASIMs around it for this year, because I really like the motion it makes. It gives me really predictable motion. I can get a little left, a little throw right, and it will respond down lane. As you can see, I'm playing a little straighter, and it does want to shape the right way from playing straight. We're gonna throw a couple more shots. I'm gonna move a little bit left, see if I could make better shots and test the limits of this. All right, a couple more left. Let me throw it just like I threw the last couple. No, 9-pin, no, get down. So as you can see now, I'm more comfortable. I'm rolling it better. The ball is, it's early, but it's really smooth and really round off the back of the lane. Maybe if I hit a little more friction, a little more oil, it might be a little skid snappier, but with the volume I have today, it's more rounder. So I'm gonna actually go over to the Eternity Pie in that same spot and see if I can create the difference in those two balls. With my layouts, I'm almost done with the experimental part. We're gonna try to put more versatile layouts in every ball here, since I'm gonna be bowling on different versions of the patterns from last year on the PBA 50 tour. All right, let's see. Let me throw it just like I did the last one, the Eternity Pie. I'm not really liking the Eternity Pie though. Yeah, see, that's with the Eternity Pie, that's what gets me. It's early. You can see when it gets to the mid lane, it's a little confused a little bit. I think with that ball, because the core is a little weaker, I think by putting, the 5 on the second number on the VLS, I think I made it a little too slow down lane. I need to be a little bit quicker. All right, one more time with the Eternity Pie, then we'll go back to the absolute. For me, when the stronger cores and the stronger covers combine, they are too early, too slow for me. And I really don't like that. Like that. See, weaker core, stronger cover, threw it to the right, made a really good shot, and it's just really slow, really smooth. The 900 Global stuff for me is a lot smoother, even though whatever the cores are stronger or weaker, or even the covers are stronger or weaker, that 900 Global stuff is a lot smoother for me, where the Storm stuff is a little bit cleaner, a little quicker, and the Roto Grip stuff is like clean and more forward. But it also depends on your rev rate too. Now we're going back to the absolute power. Move a couple more left, though like the last couple, that was pretty good. I'm starting to get comfortable with rolling and not worried about trying to throw a perfect shot for you guys. All right, here we go. Oh! Getting a little luck out there. Look at that, tripping the 10-pin forward. All right, you can see, I moved a little left, threw a little right. It started getting a little slower, but it's a predictable motion, and you can really see when the lanes are changing, when you need to change out of this ball or when you need to move left. All right, another one. So a little better, maybe come around it just a little bit more. See if it comes off the dry a little quicker. Oh, that's a bad one. Yeah, that was a bad one. Bad thing. Don't move left, try to throw right. My rev rate won't allow that. All right, one more time. Make a better shot, and then we'll throw the Magic gem a couple times. Straight, be a little straighter in the front. Don't try to throw it so far to the right. Roll it off your hand the right way. Like that. That ball is just nice. I'm liking it. All right, I'm gonna throw the Magic Gem a couple times to see the difference of that. Like I said, that is a pin down layout for me. So it is gonna be earlier. And if I don't have enough surface on it, it's not gonna be quick enough. But with the 2000 by hand, we'll see what it does. Now with this pin down layout, I am gonna have to stay to the right more. So we'll start back, play a little bit straighter. It should be earlier though than the Eternity Pie. Yeah, see, not far enough right with that ball. Wants to be early, wants to be slow. Try it one more time. Now with this layout in the Magic Gem, it's not something I'm going to use on a house shot a lot. I'm going to use it for a pattern. So that's why I'm getting this over-under reaction with it. All right, let's throw it straighter this time. Don't throw it so far to the right. See, a lot better. The shallower angles in the front with that ball. It was early, but it picked up off the dry and it read. It was a little bit slower than I think. Well, I don't know if it's as slow as the Eternity Pie or not. They're really close, but that ball is stronger than that. All right, back to the absolute power. Let's move a couple more left. Try to get more in between second and third arrow. Not throw it too far right though. I want it to shape the right way. But the lanes are changing while I'm throwing the balls. Like that. If I can do that, stay slow, get into the oil, throw it out at the dry, and it reads like that, I'm in heaven. All right, let's see if I can do that again. Repeat that same shot. Ball's reacted pretty good today. Oh, not as good. Not as good. Bad shot. Now I got people watching. All right, so as you can see on this fresher house shot, I kind of tested the limits of this ball. So now that we've done that, you know, they're not transitioning enough with just me bowling on the lanes. I'm gonna move back right, throw a couple more shots, and we'll be all done. Tripping fours, baby, tripping fours. Yeah, you can see I'm very comfortable with this ball. I love the motion that it makes. With the strong core and weaker cover combination, it is a lot smoother. If I get to the right and it's in dry, it's gonna be a little quicker. If I get left, it's gonna skate a little bit in the oil. So I need to make sure that if I do move left and I have more volume, I'm probably gonna switch out of that ball rather than just chase it left and throw it right, because that's not a ball that I'm gonna try to shape the lane with. Ooh. The ball was so good that I was knocking more pins down. All right, last one, wrap this thing up. It's going pretty good. Once I get comfortable, last shot, and we'll finish this thing up. Let's make it a good one though. I want to end on a good note. Uh-oh. All right, fell off it, send some messengers. That's right. All right, well, let's can't on that because that ball just hooked too much. Time to move a little left. All right, this is the last one. Uh-oh, again. Now I'm helping it, trying too hard. Got people watching this time. Another 2-pin. With this weaker cover, the ball does shine a little bit more, so I'm gonna have to scratch it up more to keep it more of a matte looking finish so I keep the same reaction. All right, come on, throw a good shot. Let's finish this up. There we go. We're gonna end in that. All right, guys, that's my video on the new release by Storm, the Absolute Power. If you do that thing, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that bell for notifications. You know my content hits the internet, and we'll be working on the next release by Storm, the Storm Summit Peak, the ball which I'm really digging, I'm liking, and we'll see how that goes. All right, peace out. Thank you.